Hello all, welcome to the Universal Group of Institution, Bangalore. So today we will be discussing about few important questions related to current affairs, and also we will be dealing with the static knowledge of it. So without wasting much of the time, let's get started. Which of the following nation is a member of South Asian Association for Regional Cooperation? Options are Afghanistan, Nepal, Myanmar, Pakistan, Thailand. And your options are A, B, C, D. So wait for a second and reply. So the answer here is A, which comprises of Afghanistan, Nepal and Pakistan. So if we talk about SAARC countries, the member states of the South Asian Association for Regional Cooperation are Afghanistan, Bangladesh, Bhutan, India, Maldives, Nepal, Pakistan and Sri Lanka. The SAARC was founded in 1985 by 7 of these countries, with Afghanistan joining in 2007. The organization's headquarters are in Kathmandu, Nepal. So headquarters is in Kathmandu, Nepal. Now going for the next question, we have, in which of the following groups are all the 4 countries members of G20? So first group consists of Mexico, Russia, Saudi Arabia and Singapore. The second group consists of Turkey, United Kingdom, United States and EU, Argentina, Australia, Brazil, North Korea, China, France, Germany, Malaysia. So as you all can see, the answer is Turkey, United Kingdom, United States and EU. If we talk about G20, the group of 20 comprises of 19 countries. And then we have 2 regional bodies. What are the regional bodies? European Union and African Union. And what are the countries? Argentina, Australia, Brazil, Canada, China, France, Germany, Italy, Indonesia, Japan, Republic of Korea, India, Mexico, Russia, Saudi Arabia, South Africa, Turkey, UK and US. So the next question is, consider the following statements regarding Bay of Bengal Initiative for Multi-Sectoral Technical and Economic Cooperation, BIMSTEC. So first statement is, the organization consists of 8 member states, and the second option is, the BIMSTEC secretariat is in Dhaka. So which of the following above are correct? Option 1A, 1 only, 2 only, both 1 and 2 and neither. So your answer here is B only. So BIMSTEC secretariat, it is in Dhaka, and this is correct. The Bay of Bengal Initiative for Multi-Sectoral Technical and Economic Cooperation, BIMSTEC, is a regional organization comprising 7 member states lying in the littoral and adjacent areas of the Bay of Bengal, consisting of contiguous regional unity. Bangladesh, Bhutan, India, Myanmar, Nepal, Sri Lanka and Thailand are the members of BIMSTEC. So now we will see, consider the following statements about Shanghai Cooperation Organization. So you can see the option, the SCO is a permanent intergovernmental international organization. The SCO's member states includes both India and Pakistan. The SCO's main objectives include promoting cooperation between its member states in the area of security, economy and culture. So the answer here is D. All the 3 statements are correct. So SCO stands for Shanghai Cooperation Organization. It is an intergovernmental political, economic and security alliance founded in 2001 by Kazakhstan, China, Kyrgyzstan, Russia, Uzbekistan, Tajikistan. The first summit was held in Shanghai, China in 2001. So this was the information. Now we will go for the next question. In the first past the post system, that candidate is declared winner who secures the largest number of postal ballot, belongs to the party that has highest number of votes in the country, has more votes than any other candidate in the constituency, attains first position by securing more than 50% vote. So your answer is C. In the first past the post system, has more votes than any other candidates in the constituency. So if we talk about it, the FPTP system, also known as the simple majority voting system, is an electoral method where the candidate with the most votes in a constituency wins the election. The system is widely used in countries like the United Kingdom, Canada, India for legislative elections. So this was our fifth question. Now we will go for question 6. Consider the following statements about green hydrogen. So what is green hydrogen? Green hydrogen is defined as hydrogen produced from biomass like trees and plants materials. Green hydrogen energy is vital for India to meet its nationally determined contribution. So which of the following are correct? So your option is B, 2 only. Green hydrogen is vital for India to meet its nationally determined contribution. So if we talk about green hydrogen is a clean energy source produced through the electrolysis of water using renewable energy sources such as wind, solar and hydro power. It has the potential to become a key player in the transition to a carbon-free economy and can help mitigate climate change. The hydrogen produced can be stored and used as a fuel for transportation, industry and agriculture. So heading for the next question, we will see what is our next question. Consider the following statements regarding sickle cell anemia. So it is a communicable disease caused by a virus. Statement 2. People with this disease have a typical hemoglobin which can slow or block blood flow. So the answer is second option is correct. People with this sickle cell disease have a typical hemoglobin which can slow or block blood flow. So talking about sickle cell disease, it is an inherited hemoglobin disorder characterized by a genetic mutation that causes red blood cells to assume a sickle or crescent shape rather than their normal round shape. So let's head to our 8th question. Which of the following was not an objective of the White Revolution? So we all know about White Revolution. Which of the following were not an objective here? Increased milk production, supplement urban income, employment and improved income for dairy farmers, fair milk prices for consumers. So your answer is supplement urban income. So supplementing urban income was not one of the agenda of White Revolution. So let's see about White Revolution 2.0. It is an initiative to increase milk production along with empowerment of women and the fight against malnutrition. It is in line with White Revolution launched in 1970 by Dr. Verghese Kurien that transformed the dairy deficient nation into global leader in milk production. So it was the contribution of Dr. Verghese Kurien that transformed the dairy deficiency in nation to a milk production country. White Revolution is also known as Operation Flood. So heading for our next question, we see that all of the following are the primary characteristics of monkeypox virus except it is a double-stranded DNA virus. The infection by the virus is zoonotic infection. Human transmission occurs only through close contact with infected monkeys. The smallpox vaccines is effective against the monkeypox virus. So here everything is correct except option C, which says about human transmission occurs only through close contact with infected monkeys, not only infected monkeys. So if we talk about monkeypox is a viral zoonotic disease with symptoms similar to smallpox, although with less clinical severity. The infection was first discovered in 1958, followed 2 outbreaks of pox-like diseases in colonies of monkeys kept for research, which led to the new monkeypox. What is symptoms? Infected people break out in a rash that look like a chicken pox, but the fever, malaise and headache from monkeypox are usually more severe than in chickenpox infection. In the early stage of the disease, monkeypox can be distinguished from smallpox because the lymph gland gets enlarged. So here the lymph gland gets enlarged. Now we will head to our next question. The Juvenile Justice Act of 2015 classifies offences into which category? So we have A, B, C, D. First is minor, moderate, severe. Second is petty, serious, heinous. Then child, adult, senior. So the correct answer is petty, serious, heinous. So the Juvenile Justice Care and Protection of Children Act 2015 is an act to strengthen and amend the law relating to children who are alleged to be in conflict with the law and children who are in need of care and protection. So, heading to our next question. The Sustainable Development Goals were adopted by which organization? Is it World Health Organization, World Bank, United Nations, or International Monetary Fund, IMF? Here the answer is United Nations. So SDGs were adopted by United Nations. Heading to our next question, we have the amount of pension under the Unified Pension Scheme is generally based on the employee's salary and years of services, fixed amount for all employees, company's profit, the employee's designation. So the amount of pension depends on the employee's salary and years of services. So this is the answer. Heading to our next slide, consider the following statements regarding election campaign. A candidate can be disqualified for spending more than prescribed limit of election campaign. There is no cap on a political party's expenditure for campaigning. Which of the following statements are correct? So your answer here is both the statements are correct. A candidate can be disqualified for spending more than prescribed limit of election campaign, and there is no cap on a political party's expenditure for campaigning. Now we will go to the 14th question. Which is the importance of developing Chabahar port by India? As we all know that India has developed this Chabahar port, and what are the importance? India's trade with Africa countries will enormously increase. India's relation with oil producing Arab countries will be strengthened. India will not depend on Pakistan for access to Afghanistan and Central Asia. Pakistan will facilitate and protect the installation of a gas pipeline between Iraq and India. So what will be the answer according to you? Yes, the answer is India will not depend on Pakistan for access for Afghanistan and Central Asia. So here we know that Chabahar is Iran's oceanic port nearest to India. It is situated in Sistan and Balochistan provinces on the Makran coast. It lies in the Gulf of Oman. Chabahar port project was two main ports called the Shahid Kalantari port and Shahid Behashtri port. Iran had offered India the project of developing the Shahid Behashtri port, which was well received by India. So going to our last question. So we will be dealing with the last question here. Consider the following statement. The Gwadar port is being considered by India, Iran and Afghanistan as a gateway for trade with Central Asian countries. The Chabahar port is a Balochistan province. In the Balochistan province is being built by China. So none of these statements are correct, as Gwadar port is a warm water port located in Pakistan. So Chabahar port is built by India and Gwadar port is built by China. Gwadar port is a warm water port located in Pakistan, Balochistan province. It is a deep sea water located on the Arabian Sea in Gwadar. This port is deemed as a link between China's One Belt One Road project and its Maritime Silk Road project. So that's all for now. Stay tuned with us.